How's about a charm and crystal reading today? One of my people on my live said how they like to see me use the charms and readings. So we're going to pull some crystals first. Let's see. What is the message going to be? What is it that you need to see? This is going to be noisy. Oh, it's all hearts again. We got so many fun shapes in here. The hearts are so skinny, they always fall through. There, we got more hearts. Anything else that wants to come out? More hearts. Oh, we might have all the chakras here. Oops. Okay, noisy. Let's see. What do we have here? What do we have here, my dear? We've got 2, 4, we got 5 chakras. We got the 2 bottom ones. We got your root chakra, excuse me, which is your foundation and money. We've got your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and your heart chakra. So the only ones missing is your crown and how you feel about yourself. So you must be feeling pretty confident with yourself and your connection with the divine at this time. And these chakras, I would say, are ones that could use a little clearing today. And because we got that, I'm being guided, we're going to use the bell real quick. This won't take long. We're just going to help put some good energy all through those chakras right now. You're going to get it from the bottom all the way to the top. Ready? Feel the negative energy being removed off your body. If you are good at envisioning things, envision like a black dust coming from you and up inside of the bell. If this hurts your ears, it's because you need this clearing. Just envision the black soot coming off of you and up into the bell. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, this will be a little bit longer of a reading, so just put your hand on the top, push it, and it'll make the thing go faster if you don't have time to sit and watch the whole thing. Okay, so with our root foundation, we've got a monkey. There's a lot of monkeying around, going around with your finances. Somebody's been monkeying with your money. You have been so you got at a very slow, this is a snail. Okay, I didn't show you the monkey. Here's a snail, okay? And he's got green and yellow, which is heart and solar plexus. You've healed how you feel about yourself. That's why the solar plexus is not in here. You still have heart healing because you've got a lot of things in your life that you're healing because, you know, life is life and we have to heal from things. You're never truly healed until you cross over to the other side. Nobody, like, don't put me on a pedestal. I still live life. So you still have life lessons. You still have life experiences. And then you have to heal from them. It's just, it is what it is. You just got to learn your lessons and move on. But this is the monkey. And he's got red in him. So that's why I say something has been monkeying around with your finances. Maybe while you were doing this healing of how you feel about yourself. This is a mushroom. And there's actually a sad face. I just seen the sad face in there. I don't know if you can see the sad. It's right in the middle. You'll see the 2 black eyes and then underneath the mouth, he looks kind of sad. So maybe you've been fighting a sadness that has been growing like mushrooms in your damp, sorrowing feelings that you've been healing, but at a snail's pace. And you also have wisdom here. And you're using this heart healing to help you figure out what has been happening in your finances, okay? I did another reading recently where there were sharks going after your money, but you've been healing your heart and gaining a lot of wisdom about what has been going on with your finances, okay? So let's dig into the charms and see what they have to say. Here we go. Okay. That's not as noisy as the crystals are. These are quite small, so we're going to have to put our spectacles on for this. Let's see. All right, so you are heading in the right direction. You have been hammering away at the different situations in your life, how you feel about yourself, like healing your heart because of what people have told you who you are in the past, which you know you are not. You are getting to be more spiritual at this time as you're going through this healing, and that is actually putting you through a transformation, says the butterfly. You may have even been involved in something. I don't think this is a bumblebee, but I'm taking this as a bumblebee. And bumblebee sign to me is also to do with abusive relationships, okay? So maybe you've broke free of abusive relationships, and that's where the money monkey business is coming around. You've been sitting like a bird perched on a branch, paying attention to those around you at this time, because you are a star, all right? I think this is for my Light Shining Collective, the celebrities and like you're either online or an actual celebrity is what this star says to me. And maybe you have recently escaped or in the past have escaped an abusive relationship, and it's taken you a long time to heal from this. Either you are a divine feminine or you're finally embracing, if you're a man, you're finally embracing the feminine part because you've been just so masculine. There's nothing wrong with having equal balance of the masculine and feminine within you, because the feminine part helps you with being emotionally available. That is a good thing, okay? Ladybugs may be significant to you as well, and the color red is really sticking in my mind. And bunnies, this is about a bunny. Bunny, like this is about hopping forward in your life. This is just a bunny head, okay? But this to me is saying that you were hopping forward and you got another cat on here. The first one was playing with a ball of yarn. So you're becoming maybe a little bit more playful in your life and loosening up and becoming more emotionally available. And that is attracting in a divine feminine. This is not gender specific. When people embrace feminine energies, it doesn't mean that they're feminine. That it doesn't mean that they're a female. It could be a man and vice versa. Just take it as it fits. Take what resonates, leave the rest, take what fits. And we got a dog here, which is loyalty. Okay, see, I see a loyal divine feminine that you have your eyes on. And we also got a wiener dog, which is, so we got two different types of dogs sniffing around this divine feminine. There may be some competition. Other people liking this divine feminine as well. And that is really upsetting and annoying to you, which is putting you through another spiritual awakening and transformation. You want to get with this divine feminine and travel. You're chopping away at all the emotional inabilities that you've had. You're chopping away and changing how you are in your life, which has once again transformed you in so many different ways. You have the buffalo, which to me means abundance. So you are not a broke bitch, or you got money coming your way. Like there's definitely significant, and bunnies are very significant here. This one here is a fighting bunny. You're ready to fight. You're ready to fight because you want to hop forward, and you want to hop forward with this divine counterpart. A leaf, you might smoke weed, or the other person does. It might be a form of relaxation. This here is that you want to give this person flowers, okay? And remember, we're not gender specific here. And a pine cone. We've got a pine cone here. So how is the pine cone significant? The pine cones fall from the trees in the fall. So, and it is beginning, like it's sock season. I got socks and slides on. So this is happening quite quickly, quite soon. All these feelings that you're going through. We're going to pull an intuitive card on this. What else does this divine being, this celebrity need to know? What is there to show? Okay, so card number 10, which to me is always endings and beginnings. And it says unfinished symphony. There is a song. What is the song? There's a song that's going through my head right now, but I don't know what it's called. But you were looking for that loyal heart. It says loyal heart and it's wisdom. 2 wise ones, soulmates, soul tribe. The number 35 could be significant here. Or the number 8, because you add the 3 and the 5 together. And then this unfinished symphony. There's a song. I'll see if I can add it in around this part of, there probably can't, but I'm not that technically advanced, but you never know, I'll try. But yeah, you feel like this is an unfinished symphony because you really want that loyal heart in your life. And it is time for you to jump and leap forward and be that emotionally available person for that divine counterpart. And that is the message of the day. I hope it resonated with you in some way. Let me know in the comments. And if you made it all the way to the end, put 666. It is not the number of the beast. That is the number of love. I love you. Keep going and don't give up.